guys, so behind me is a surprise. It's our first mod. I'm actually recording this video backwards. This is our very first mod for the Multistrada V4S. I don't want to show you what it is, but it's right behind me. What the mod is. Very simple, very easy to do. But the reason I'm making this video is because I made a full review video. I had cinematic footage with the drone, I had riding footage, I had all this stuff. If you watch my Instagram, you see I posted some teaser pictures on Instagram. Well, long story short, after I edited and did everything and I went to export the file, it had multiple corrupt files. I think that's because I didn't reformat the memory cards before I started recording, and I think that's pretty much what happened. And I used multiple things. I used my GoPro, I used my phone, I used my drone. So I had multiple devices for recording. And I think amongst all those devices, when I put it in the editing software, something got corrupted. So I'm sorry, I really wanted to have that for you this week. Didn't happen. That's why, to compensate, I made the video with the Porsche removing the subwoofer, and the other video that we did adding strut mounts and things like that. And I did that to give you guys content because I really wanted to get the motorcycle video out this week. It was just previewing it. It was really, really good stuff, really quality stuff. And unfortunately, it couldn't export it into MP4. It just got messed up. So we're gonna do it again. Don't worry, don't fret. That's my goal. This upcoming week is to make you a full review video. So we got the very first mod we're gonna do on the Ducati behind me, and it's a simple one. It was inexpensive, easy to do. It's right here. I'll show you in 1 second what it is. One piece. This was only $100. We've got a new tinted visor. All right, so there's the one that's on there right now. And I'm just gonna put this one right on top so you can see it. This is by Ducabike. There's not very many options out there right now. There's a few options, but this is the one that looks most factory. So here's the biggest difference, is the height. See the height and the angle of it? And I'm gonna tell you why I bought this visor. Then, well, let me show you the bottom too. The bottom, see, that comes to a point versus the Ducati one. So the one that's on here works really well. It really does keep all the wind off you. And you can actually, if you've got a modular helmet, you can actually ride with your helmet open, especially in the up position. So in the up position, you can have your visor open and it will, the wind's not gonna hit you in the face. The main reason I bought that is, on my XD Oval, the bike I had before, it had none of this. So you just had clean, undisturbed air. So you had no wind noise whatsoever. You had a lot of air pressure on your chest, a lot of air pressure on your body, but you had no wind noise whatsoever. So as an experiment, I took this off one day, not the winglets, just the main windshield. Took it off, rode with it in the down position. That's in the down position. So only these two pieces, the two posts there, were the only thing that were in the wind. Was it quieter? I think it was a little bit. I'm not 100% sure. But that is why I decided to buy this. Because it has not only a different shape, it's also not as tall. So my theory, my theory I'm testing here is, because of the shape of this versus the shape of that, it will provide less wind protection, yes, but it may also provide less wind noise and turbulent wind. I don't mind that the wind hits my helmet and then the helmet has to cut through the air like it's designed to do. That's fine. It doesn't bother me at all. But what I'd like to do is not hear the turbulent air that comes off the top of this wind, or the turbulent air that comes off the top of this windshield. The other option, if this is the wrong choice, no big deal. The other option is the taller Grand Touring windshield. And you put the taller Grand Touring windshield on here, guaranteed to not have any wind hitting you whatsoever. Now, I don't know how much noise it makes or how much noise it doesn't make because I've never ridden with it. I've only ridden with this windshield. So I'm basing my theory of turbulent air wind noise on my previous experience with a different model motorcycle that had no aerodynamic pieces. It was pretty much a naked bike. So that makes sense, right? All right, so let's bolt this windshield on and see how it looks. All right, so these screws here are T25s. All right, so let's pull this off. All right, so that's all four out. And you say to yourself, why didn't it come off? Well, let me show you why it didn't come off. It did not come off because Ducati put little cups here and recessed them so that the windshield doesn't just sit on the mounting bolts, it actually sits inside. See that? It's actually pretty damn smart. Now, the new windshield I don't think has these, so I will have to transfer these rubber garments to the new windscreen. So let's do that next. OEM screen and Ducabike screen. Put them on top. Line the holes up so you can see where they are. As far as fitment goes, see, there's the difference. Now, there we go. There's your difference right there. The curve is different. And actually, it's probably kind of important. This is the OEM screen. See, it has this little curve right here. So as air hits it, it then curves. It might be the difference maker as far as wind protection. Whereas the Ducabike has a little tiny curve. You almost can't pick it up. You can see it right there. Get my head out of the way. Kind of can see it. So let's transfer grommets and then install this one. All right, so there it is installed. I still haven't put screws in it, but it's not going anywhere. What do you guys think? This is the Ducabike windscreen. And that's in the down position. Let me put it in the up position. That's in the up position. Oh, I like that. At least how it looks. I definitely like the way it looks. And let's go back down. That's full down position. I like that. I really like that. So the look of it anyways. There's no telling what the function is going to be like, but the look is wonderful. All right, so let's clean off these fingerprints and take a final look at the whole thing. All right, so we don't want to scratch our original windscreen and we may want to reinstall it. So let's go ahead and put this in the same foam that one came in. Let's put this out of the way. For now, we'll clean up later. Damn, I like that. Damn, that looks good. Alright, so I'm back in my garage, and I'm riding with my earplugs, but I can tell you, with the earplugs in, it seems quieter. It really does seem quieter. And in the full down position, yeah, there's no, the wind hits you in the face. With the full up position, it actually provides protection. So I'm going to try this again without earplugs. So I did my first ride with earplugs in and no earplugs this time. So we're gonna do another ride. Just had some lunch. We're gonna do another ride real quick. No earplugs, and see how we like the sound noise. I'm gonna raise the shield up and down while I'm riding. I don't know if the GoPro will be able to pick it up. What's the verdict? Is it better with the Ducabike windshield or with the OEM windshield? It's hard to say. Without earplugs, they're both pretty loud. Now, mind you, I'm riding with an Arai helmet, and Arai helmets are loud in themselves. It's about the same, actually. Now, with earplugs in, I think the Ducabike windshield is a little bit quieter than the OEM windshield, just for the fact that you have less surface area on the Ducabike windshield, so you have less turbulent air going around you. Theoretically, I mean, I'm not a scientist. I'm not a wind tunnel specialist. So I don't know if what I'm saying is just bullshit or it's just my perception. Let's put it that way. From my point of view, my perception, they're about the same. I mean, it's hard to say which one is better noise-wise. Looks-wise, hands down, that looks a lot better. It looks a lot better. Actually, let's go look at it. I think, appearance-wise, that is a million times better looking than the OEM windshield. So I'm going to keep it on. I ride with earplugs anyways. So with this windshield, with earplugs in, it doesn't bother me. Windshield down, even with earplugs, yes, you can hear wind noise. Not that bad. It's not annoying, but you can hear it. With the windshield up, it really does give you, does block the wind. It's surprising. As small as it is, it blocks the wind. Wind protection between the two, yeah, the OEM windshield, much better wind protection. That's hands down. You get wind protection with this one still. Don't think you don't. You do get wind protection, but you get better wind protection with the OEM windshield. So that goes back to my original point. If you got the Grand Touring windscreen, would it block out more wind? Yeah, probably. Would it make more noise? I don't know. The only one way to find that is to buy it and install it. But I don't know if I want to do that yet. Maybe if I'm taking a big long trip, I'll do it just for that trip and see if I like it. But I think for now, we're going to ride around like this. So the very next video I'm going to make is the review video. I was going to do it today. Today's a nice day. It's only in the 50s. Wednesday. It's going to be 78 and sunny. I think Wednesday is definitely ride the bike review video.